good, YouTube? It's your boy Don, aka Vitals, aka Don, whatever it is, named by whatever it is you want to call me. And today, we back with this, the Akala Fire in the Booth Part 1. I saw a lot of people telling me this is where I should have started rather than Part 4. So, as promised, we'll go ahead and knock this out today. Stay tuned on the channel. We got another video coming out after this one of another highly requested artist. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Akala definitely made me a fan in the last one, so I'm expecting nothing but the same from this one.
Perfect. Yo. Okay. Yo. I like you. You're like a tiger. Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary. That's part of it, not half of it. Get the picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. That ain't even half of my life. Also given the knowledge of self, that is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called gangsters.
Teachers treated them stupid, put them in groups with kids who couldn't speak English. That's tough. That's tough. But at age 9, he was reading Malcolm X. He was learning that knowledge. He was learning that knowledge, but they treated him different. It's crazy. And also, OGs out there in the streets, they will give you the most amount of knowledge you ever had.
Reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. The irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called gangsters. I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say, don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and dough on the street. Nighttime comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room, wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we find people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done anything wrong. Just don't boast about it in song.
That's hard. How can I judge anybody for the hustle they had to do? Because I had to do the same thing. He's saying he had to do the exact same thing, so he can't knock the hustle. That's truth.
We wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we find people just like us? How could I knock the hustle to get by? How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel, cut once.
Oh my gosh, he's saying he can't judge nobody for what they did because they did the same thing. He just don't rap better in the song. But if you listen to what he did before, he used to do that, but he changed. Okay.
How do you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. I was just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel, cut one too many man, you know, get caught up. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out.
That's facts too. That's facts, because I had plenty of friends in high school that could have went somewhere, but they got caught up in that life, and it's sad. It is, especially when you know they could have been something.
One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so set out just to make them money. No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another. So it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. But time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around, you regain your mind. You be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy your mind when the world this leverage is a crime. We can all fight with a brother.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Hold on. You cannot do that. You can't just blitz through all of that content you just packed in there like that and try to keep going. Not at all. No. Hold on. Time out. Let's retry this.
With one another, so it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. But time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around in your mind. You be ready for the energy I challenge in my rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy your mind when the world this leverage is a crime. We can all fight with the brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing. Think nothing.
See, it's delayed. My brain is not. I've never had to listen to so much knowledge that fast. The thing is, he's saying is we can all fight each other for a couple of dollars, but it's harder to fight and go and get knowledge. But that's why most people will fight each other for a couple of dollars, because they don't want to take the harder road and go and get the knowledge. That's hard. That's hard.
Leverage is a crime. We can all fight with our brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics with no money's nothing. Think nothing of it. Money is a means to get wealth, not the wealth itself.
Not the wealth itself.
Far from broke. All that you see me do I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library that definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property, far from starving. I eat quite properly and I don't care. Just said it.
He's saying there's no need for him to wear the diamonds, because number one, he know where the diamonds came from. I don't know where the diamonds came from, but I'm pretty sure that's the meaning of that. But also, he don't have to go out and show it. You know, the wealth isn't in the material things that's being shown around. The money is a means to the wealth, but it's not the wealth itself. So he used the money to get the means to the properties, the business, all of that. You know, so that's hard.
Cost more than your chain and businesses and property. Far from starving, I eat quite properly, and I don't care. Just said it for the kids who need to know you're not broke to listen. Don't know an asset from a liability. They've never been shown or told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing, going out shopping, giving up the culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and don't.
Fun fact for me right there. I ain't not a rich person in what just happened to my brain right there? See, he making me malfunction, bro. I don't like that. What did he say? The richest person where?
Been shown or told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian.
Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's what he was saying. But that's a little fun fact. I did not know that. Also, you know, the Indians, they got Bollywood, but who owns us? What we got. That's basically what he's saying.
They've never been shown or told the difference, so they don't change situation. Richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing, going out shopping, giving up the culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our ish? So we shake our ass and dance as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. You can say they're just locking up thugs. Imagine they're in prison, every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kids.
That's true, because not every single person who owns drugs is a thug. At some point in their life, majority of people in America have probably had drugs. You can say they just like that, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth. That's facts. Plus, there's more. You can get knocked for drugs and get sent away for a long time without have committing a violent crime at all, which is crazy to me.
Bigger than that, what is going on with this prison in America's private business? They get paid $50K per year per inmate by the state. Just wait, also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labor, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that, the hood that you live in, engineered social condition that breeds crime by design. Where do you think you get your yeah? You can say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns, prospering centers of economics to education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just slide down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood.
I heard about that. This is all fact. This is the one thing I do know. I did hear about this. I know this part.
Economics to education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just slide down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you were always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since the hung blacks and burn them, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids the day off school. Go see a lynching, have a picnic, it's fun to watch the little monkeys die. Little dysfunctional, you wanna pretend that you don't know why. If your colour means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And that ain't excuses, just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality. We're a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt casually. That's America. This Britain, something similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. What's changed? Worse jobs, worse conditions, most tax. Look where you live and yet you go to the pub. Friday night you will fight with a guy, don't know what for, won't fight with a guy. Suit and a tie, you send your kids to die in a war. They don't send the kids to the rich or the politician, it's your kids, the poor British. They're the same to go and die in a foreign land for these wars that you don't understand. Yeah, they say you are British and that lovely patriotism they feed you, but in reality you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know both sides of my family, black and white, are fed ghetto mentality. Reality in this system, poor people dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protecting from all of the stupid abuse.
This man is, I promise, he here to rap. He's not here to rap, he's here to teach. He's here to teach, he is teaching. This is stuff I had no clue about, which is why I'm so like mind blown, but at the same time I'm captivated because I want to hear what he say next because he's such a good rapper. See, a lot of time, a lot of rappers have problems where they have a message, but they can't really put that message into the form of rap. And so when they try to convey it, it doesn't sound too good. His sounds great, which is why he's able to keep you hooked and listening the whole time. Crazy.
Leaders I know, both sides of my family, black and white, a fed ghetto mentality, reality in this system. Poor people dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record you couldn't get in. That ain't protecting from all of the stupid abuses they will be living. Kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street, many times firebombed our houses, put feces through our letterbox, and of course the cops did so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people spitting in my palm cause I was a baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And none of this was for any good reason. They were just dark and grieving to ease the guilt now for all of this treatment. Constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big that my hit, bricks that are flipping, clips that are sticking, kicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison for...
He's saying if he rap about basically all the stuff that majority of rappers rap about, he put in his position. But he wouldn't be the one, teach a kid how to be a mathematician, teach him something else. He don't want to play that same position.
Treatment, constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big that my hit, bricks that are flipping, clips that are sticking, kicks that I'm hitting, I'm playing my position. But if I teach a kid to be a mathematician, messing with the schism, how they gonna fill a prison when materialism is no longer our religion? What do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America,
private prison
for profit. That mean when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that breed crime, build more jails at the same time. Market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Get them to the point where some are so lost they actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off. It's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali?
This is a lesson. This is a lesson because they poison the youth so much to the point to where it's like, okay, I killed this individual. We celebrate them, roll them in the wood, as well people will say it, but we celebrate killing each other, which is crazy. It's crazy.
It's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on board is all we could do. We don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? All thinking there's no way out of road life, but Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organized more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did it 10 straight in the...
That's crazy. Marcus Garvey united 6 million people without the internet, so why can't we unite now? No good reason.
Facebook or Twitter, why is it something you can't eat? One of my own homeboys did a 10 straight in the boxing yard. Now what's he doing? Passing his doctorate. Don't tell me that it's too hard. Who trained you to believe you're inferior? Songbo Ebedo in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years ago. 20 meters wide, 70 down. Round the remains of an ancient town that's 400 square miles around. 400 square miles around. Please don't believe me. It was a documentary on BBC, but we ain't studying history. Too busy watching MTV, and MTV said we're
ain't nobody looking at history. Everybody trying to see the reality shows, the drama, but nobody checking into their history. This is crazy, bro. This man ain't real, bro.
BBC, but we ain't studying history. Too busy watching MTV, and MTV said we're platinum. Now everybody wanna go and wear platinum, and MTV said pop magnums. Now everybody wanna go and pop magnum. If MTV said drink prune juice, you will start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today I wore my Cartier. Is it now more important what I got to say? Oh, and I drive a Mercedes, by the way, so everybody listen to what I got to say. Does that make you all happy? But it's my head still nappy. Think for myself, so some mad at me, but on the mic ain't not one bad as me. All of this here's good for the rhymes. Put us in the same place at the same time, and it's clear to everybody I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of their rhymes. Clear to everybody that has got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, that they wanna get near, but they can't have a peer. Oh dear, I'm hard liquor, you just like beer. Front on the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some cry tears. Mean that much to them, it's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman, anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner.
I like that. He doesn't discriminate against, anybody. Just as long as you will, respect what he's doing and all of that. He don't discriminate against nobody. I like that.
On the kid for another 5 years. Come to my shows and some cry tears. Mean that much to them, it's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman, anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet but no substance pudding. You can...
Oh my, that was so random. Just a random crazy play of words. To respect the word we put in. Dinner, pudding, but sweet but with no substance, put it.
Anyone who respects truth.
Just because he could, I guess.
We putting dudes are like no dinner, we're just pudding. Yeah, you're sweet but no substance pudding. You can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out there in Lebanon. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat guys in offices and the girls loving. Ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to comb his hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own ass. Back to the more important task of being so shower. I got half the hood screaming knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap back, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a you on your block with his hands on his face screwed up. So he don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your covers once that's happened, there is no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening, who the enemy you should be attacking is. So read, stuck on the block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve. Cause when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading. Cause it is well.
That's facts, cause they don't want, when they enslave people, the people that are beneath them, they don't want them to gain knowledge, cause knowledge is power. They don't want them to realize that, gain the intelligence to realize they don't have to be in that situation. That's hard. I proved every message he said so far. It's crazy.
Read, stuck on the block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve.
That also goes back to what he was saying earlier, how sitting in the box and prison is all of that is basically enslavement. And so he says near after this, now it's just everything is connected. It's so crazy. But he's saying now the first thing that they do when people are enslaved is stop them from reading.
Cause when people are enslaved, one of the first things they do is stop them reading. Cause it is well understood that intelligent people will take their freedom. Cause if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down. If we knew our power, we would not elevate not one of these clowns. If we knew our power, we wouldn't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies. If we knew our power, we would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind, MCs go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I run for my tummy. That's enough, back to worshipping money. I'm off, back to the study.
That's crazy too. The ending was one of those endings where he said basically, y'all go ahead and rap about money, still doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go back to the books, back to studying. So basically he's saying he don't think a lot of people gonna really be listening to what he's saying, but I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
Man! I am kind of burn the booth down, man! And someone pass me that extinguisher! Hey, brother!
Usually I listen to Charlie, but we got a little tight schedule. We're running today, we're a little bit behind, so I want to get that next video out for y'all. But I appreciate y'all for watching this one. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you're feeling extra generous, you can share, tell that friend, and tell a friend. And I appreciate all the support y'all been giving me. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Akala is definitely one of a kind, and the content he packed in this one was absolutely crazy. This was this was basically a history lesson in 8 minutes, pretty much. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.